Hello guys, and it is November 30th today, which means I will be December 1st tomorrow, and I think we'll get my calendar tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed. And if we do, that means I'll be doing the 8-day, like the 5-part 8-day whole of December, well, nearly whole of December, like up to the 26th. And then probably, maybe, New Year as well. Depends how I'm feeling. Depends if I'm feeling very tired and overworked by the end of December, which will probably be true. But this Christmas is going to be a very good one because I've already ordered some of the presents and the January wave will be hyping me up. So, without anything else to say, subscribe, like, and let's get straight on with the video and I'll see you tomorrow.
Close your eyes.
Alright, they're closed.
Happy 1st of December.
Oh, thank you, Mom. You can't see in the dark. You can kind of see, yeah. Yeah, please. Still can't really see. So anyway, there we are. Oops, dropped it. I'll do a review when we get in. So in case you couldn't tell what it was we got before, this is the Guardians of the Galaxy Advent Calendar. And of course, it is December 1st today. So we're going to be opening the first door. But we need to get the sticker off. Oh, it ripped. But there it is opened and it looks quite cool. But unfortunately, this occurred. Rest in peace. But anyway, we need to find door number. There it is. Oh, look who we have here. Star-Lord. So here is day number 1, and I'm very glad it is a figure. I was worried in case it would be some build. Again, I do not care about the builds. I only really care about the figures and some of the builds like Rocket's gun because it's got a few cool pieces that I can use for my Darth Maul's lightsaber. But anyway, into the figure. So this is Star-Lord. This, I don't know if it's exclusive because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that the one from the Benatar had dual molded legs with black boots, but I'm not sure. So it's just plain dark red legs. On the legs are these, I think they're supposed to be like rocket boosters, but again they don't look very good, so you can't just, they're only like 2 pieces each, so if you want you can, which I will be doing, just pop them off there. So it looks much better obviously without them. He has his blasters and it's a very like light silver colour compared to some of the old ones that we've got. So looking at the printing on him, you can see there it's like the Ravager suit with a blue, it's like half unzipped, so you can start to see the blue shirt underneath. And you can see starts for like shoulder printing, I believe that is. Like, but it obviously won't go onto the arms, which is disappointing. No arm printing. And there's the back printing. So, face now. It's just the regular Chris Pratt face from the Jurassic World set, and there's his alternate face, the happy one. I probably prefer this one, but for the special, this one definitely suits him more. So overall, I will give this build, I'll give day 1 a 8 out of 10. It's a very good figure, but obviously there are better. So I had an idea and I wanted to do something with it. Now, for my birthday in 2018, I got this Lego Sanctum Sanctorum. It came with this Cull Obsidian figure and this Iron Spider minifigure. It also came with an Ebony Maw, which I still have, but it's got cracks in the side, and this one's upgraded, some may say. This Doctor Strange is a massive upgrade. I've got all of the original figures, just these ones are much better. Like this one that came in the Sanctum, this Iron Man, much better. Same with the Doctor Strange. It came in the Sanctum workshop, which is included in this mock, but this is my second ever mock made out of, well, it's made mostly out of one set, but it's made out of a few bits and pieces from a few bins that I've sorted out. But I'll show you it now. So here it is. Sorry about the camera lightening that. So here it is. It's Peter Parker's apartment. I've fully removed the sanctum and I've made it completely modular. There we are. And I'll give you a tour of the mock. So as I did say, it is fully modular. So you can remove the top 3 layers from there, but you just need a bit of, because there's some stuff hanging down. But we'll show you the first floor. So the first floor is different from the other since it's the first one. I thought I'd do something with it, include these hinges, which makes it open up like this fully, so you can get a good look on the inside. I've kept the front of it mostly the same to the original set, but I've made a few upgrades. So this is, I believe, exactly the same as the original set, but when you walk in, it's got the counter here, the chair here, and a little fire extinguisher there, with the menu on the wall. And then obviously when you flip it this way, it's got the pizza oven with the 2 things that flip the pizza, and you can go through this door here, which leads to a stairwell that leads to here, which will be the entrance to the apartment. So this is the first floor. Let's just focus the camera. Yep, this is the first floor, and I was thinking of getting a man to put in here, but I just didn't. So I'll show you the second floor. So the second floor just attaches like that, so you can clip that right on there. So when you come up the stairs, there's this little balcony bit where you can look over. Unfortunately, there's no way to get over there unless you hop the little fence. There's a door here that you can open, and it stops there, you can get in. And this is mainly the apartment. It's got a little loft or attic or whatever you want to call this. But it's got its bed here with some posters on the wall, if you can see there. And it's got this, I might have to rearrange this because you can't see the full print on that, so I might move it over a bit. But it's got these things stuck to the wall which can move. It's got a few posters there, and a chair, this bookcase, and more printing on the walls, and this ladder, which actually leads perfectly into the third floor, which I will show you now. You can just, it's got that piece there that you can open, so we'll show you. Unfortunately, the ladder doesn't but it's okay. It's just a simple floor there, really. Just a few boxes and that, this drawer, and then the roof, which is nothing special, just clips onto there. Very simple, and it's got this nice little fire escape at the back with this texturing that I've done to the wall. So yeah, it's got ladders that you'll need there, and that's the full modular. But unfortunately, since I've been working on this mock all weekend, it has made my room a little bit of a mess, may you say. So I'll get a tidy in that. And with that, we'll just move on to day 2 of the advent calendar. And I'll need to find the door first, because I can't actually see it. Oh, there it is. It's up there, which is kind of out of the camera's vision. So we'll open it up and see what we'll get. That's just some presents. And there's that a mixtape. Oh, quite disappointing. We'll open it up and see how the build is. So here is the build, and we've got this present here for Star-Lord, and if you open it up, you can see he's got some headphones in there. But the other thing is the mixtape, the awesome mixtape. It's got a bit of a print on it, because there's no stickers included in this set, obviously. But yep, there's a print, and it's got 2 studs there, and this little orange flower piece. And this is the better build of the 2, because it obviously has meaning. But this one, after Christmas, I am never going to use this. So it's got a cool piece underneath that I could use for like a Ninjago City mock or something like that. But the thing that worries me is, we have got, as well as them, all these spare pieces, a new headphone piece, an extra headphone piece, sorry, fair enough. And we've got this star from the top of the present, which is fair enough. This bit, but we have got these 2 pieces, and I don't know where they go. I'm certain that they attach to this somehow, but I wouldn't know where, because if you can see on the actual instructions, really sorry if I'm making a mistake here, I just can't see where they were supposed to go. If you look in the present, it looks like they're supposed to go there. but when I put it on, the lid wouldn't fit on. So I don't know if it's supposed to go in the box, and if it does go in the box, then why? It's the same colour as the headphones, so I'm pretty sure I would go with that. But overall, the build isn't that good, so I'd give it about a 3 out of 10. It's got one desirable piece with the awesome mixtape, which I'll probably just take off and use for itself, but I know it's included once more, so 3 out of 10. Right, so I'm in the middle of tidying my room now, and I've sorted everything I'm taking in the loft, well, mostly everything I'm taking in the loft, into one corner. So this is everything I'm going to be taking up in the loft. I'm taking this box because I've got a box collection. Well, not really a collection. I've just got all my boxes stored. So I'll put that with the others. These big, I think there's 8 or 10 of these big boxes. Some of them are quite important, like this one is filled with all my DC figures. I've got Killer Croc and Bane and everyone in there, which, oh, I think they're worth quite a bit of money. This one's got some 5 the First battle packs in. This I might use for parts, but it is a bit small because I am working on getting much bigger storage for my parts. And things like this. This is actually a mock in progress. Well, doesn't look like much now, does it? But it's going to try and clip onto here to make the base where Wu fights the Crystal King in Crystallize. And this is the start of a Mills plate for the city that I'm going to be making. I'm going to be making it up in the loft. I've just clipped as many random bricks as I can to it to make it raised by a brick, I guess. So I'll just put that there. This is a load of stuff from my upside down that I need to add. This is a custom Fugitive mech that I've started making, an Evo mech. I'm not happy about the joints because they're the wrong colour, but they only come in like blue and a few other colours. And these are all the random brick separators that I pulled out of all these storage bins. This is nowhere close to what I have. I'd say I probably have a full circle as well as more, probably. And I've just got a random sword which I'll put in there. But the thing I'm working on now is trying to sort all this into this box here. Well, not all of it, but most of it needs to go in this box. And I have made a new home for Peter's apartment, which is looking nice in there. And I'm also, bit by bit, I'm taking like all the sets, maybe shelf by shelf, but maybe just as much as I can fit into this box, and then taking it up in the loft bit by bit. So yeah, I'm probably going to work on taking stuff up tomorrow, but I'm just getting it sorted tonight. And let's move these. These are so last video. Ugh. I've taken more of an interest in Star Wars at the minute, so let's get Ninjago out of the way and move on to Star Wars. This is, well, not all, but the majority of the Star Wars figures I have. I've got like a few on here. I've got some of them. I've got one of the first ever figures from 1999. I've got like Poggle the Lesser, my custom Mandalorian from like March or something. Oh yeah, I've got loads of battle droids, and I've got a few left in here. I actually had one of these and the UK magazine came out, and I bought 3 more, went to add them to a collection, and one of them was missing. So now I've ended up with, where's my other one? Don't say I've lost another one, but I've got 3. I've definitely got, oh there it is. I've only got 3, and I should have 4, and I have no clue where the other one went. But, oh, before I get up, just a little flex, just a little flex, just a flex. Ooh, my Clone Wars figures. I've got Cad Bane. I'm pretty sure he goes for a lot as well, and Dooku, he goes for a lot as well. Padme, I don't know if she goes for a lot, but I've got quite a few rare figures on this plate. But let's just try and pack everything up into a box. I'll time lapse it, and I'm going to watch a bit of Family Guy, so we'll see how everything goes. So here everything is boxed up, and look how much dust this is collected. There is so much dust on the table, and these are spare parts for my Destiny's Bounty, that the movie one. This is a spare Zane that I got from a magazine. I've not clipped the legs on in case my one breaks, but I've got a bit more cleanup to do, because I've just got some random figures in a pile. But I might do a bit more than leave the rest till tomorrow, because I'm quite tired and I might watch a bit of the Clone Wars movie, because I'm getting back into like Clone Wars, so I might start to watch that again. So it is day 3 of the calendar, and we need to find door number 3. There it is. It's right here, so we'll open it up. And who have we got? I've got no clue what that is, so we'll try and figure it out. So here is the build for day 3, and I've got no idea what this is. It's okay build, I guess. It's got some good pieces, like this piece on the bottom. It's the 2x2 tile with the studs on the top instead of the bottom. And so it would click to the bottom, kind of. But it's got these trans pieces. It's got this here. It's got black ones at the back. Again, no clue what this is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be a ship? Is it supposed to be a robot? I don't know. So, purely because I don't know what this is, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. If I knew what it is, it would probably be about a 4 or a 5. But, yeah. 2 out of 10. Nothing really exciting. Right, so it is the 4th today, and here we have day number 4. So we'll crack this one open. And just looks like a weapons rack. So here is the build, and it is very basic. It's just got the 2 sand blue pieces at the bottom, and I don't know why they've made them sand blue. I guess because it's quite a desirable colour. And then this is the exciting bit. This piece that's holding the dynamite is actually like a chromey colour. Not fully chrome, but it's like shinier than just the regular gunmetal grey. So that's pretty cool, and we do get a extra of that one piece, but that's probably the most desirable piece here to make like a Star Wars droid or something. You can flip this along here to make it more compact, but honestly, I've got a million wrenches. I've got a million, like, I don't even know what that is. I can't even say it properly. It's like a hammer or something. The dynamite is the most desirable out of the 3, but I've got loads of pieces like this. So I'd give it a 1 out of 10. There's nothing really exciting about this, and I do not want this whatsoever. It's quite boring. So yeah, 1 out of 10. Quite a bad build. So this is currently what the loft's looking like. Whoa, so we'll get a good look inside. We're in. And I'm currently rebuilding this Destiny's Bounty right here. So I'm going to try and get this done, because we're moving it up here permanently, because it's actually too big to fit on my shelves. And then over here, you can see the gap goes down the stairs there, and we'll just be very risky and hop over that. We've got the Temple of Edge 2 and the whole Ninjago City up here, which, if I do say so myself, looks pretty cool. So we'll get a good view of it from there. Cover the lights so we can get a good view there. Looks good. Yeah. Let's finish this off and put it back. Move the bounty. So I'm going to see if I can fit through this little gap. Oh god. Oh no. Yeah, looks good. So if we get a good look in here, we've got the Temple of Edges too, with some access. We've got this gardens, we've got the docks, and we've got the city, and the bounty right there. The plan is that big table that I've got in my bedroom. I'm going to try and basically about the end of this carpet, maybe? Yeah, probably. I'll try and put it there. So I'm going to put all the city on that because it fits like wide. It fits perfectly onto that table. Then I'm going to try and move the bounty and the temple in front of that on either side. So that might look good, but it might not. Then this table, these are the big plans. I'm trying to build like a city layout, maybe like a bit of a New York street, maybe. I don't know. And then maybe a bit of like Central Park or something like that. Because when you think of New York, like when you think of New York City, I think of Lego Marvel superheroes, and obviously Central Park was a big bit of that. So maybe, just maybe. But we're basically finishing the loft today. I just wanted to bring some stuff up and finish the bounty off. And next thing to do will be bringing that table up here. So I'll see you when we're doing that. Goodbye for weeks. Before I do go, I want to show you how I put it back up because it's quite a hassle. So we've got it there. And after a while it does just catch like that. Then you can just put it on it like that. Right, so it's the next day and we've moved the table up into the loft and I'll show you what it looks like now. It looks so cluttered now that the table's away. I'll turn it around and show you. So the table in when it was here, it used to be here. Now if you look down, God, look how much stuff was underneath that table. That's all just like bins and bins of figures and sets and yeah. I'm hoping in future to part that out. I have got a few Mills plates here that I'm going to integrate into my mock that I made at the start of this video. I need to find a home for Central Perk and I need to integrate the mock into my new city, but this is what everything's looking like so far, and I'll show you what the loft's looking like. I'm going to take these boxes up as well. No problem. I absolutely knocked my leg, if you could see on that metal pole bit, but it looks pretty cool from up there. So let's get my POV of the inside of the loft at the minute. There, that's what I hit my leg off. This thing right here. Gotta be very careful, but so this is what it's looking like here. Yeah, pretty much the same as yesterday, except I have got this nice golden figure plaque, which I worked hard for. I spent a lot of money. I've not got Zane because the set he comes in is terrible. So if anyone is selling a Zane, like just the golden Zane with the FS head, DM me on Instagram. And I may or may not buy. Because again, I'm not letting in Ninjago at the minute. But maybe. And I'm also saving for January 1st. But the bit that has changed, we have got our table here. So I'm thinking we put the city on. And if we want to get to the other side, we can just easily crawl through here. And we're on the other side. Or, if we must, we can step around here. And step around again. And then we're here. But you've got to be careful of this aerial. This way has this. So this way is a little bit safer. But it has got that and it has got the pipe. So let's maybe get a bit of a time lapse going. Where you can see me moving everything. Oh my god, that was a massive mishap, and I didn't catch it on camera. Basically, for this one, I could carry it. Same with that one, obviously. I'm not a weakling. But just to be safe, I wanted to lift the tops off the big ones, kind of, so like this, so they wouldn't wobble, and I didn't want to risk them falling. And this one I lift off, and as I go to put it down, this whole top bit just crumbles off and just smashes. So I'm going to try and need to fix this, so I'll come back when I've fixed it and everything's all in order, kind of. So that's what it's looking like right now, and all we have to do is add this on in. And there's been an unfortunate mishap. This piece right here, this dish, the radar, on the other side, you can't see it that well. It looks like I'm just looking up the dragons. I'll not say that because I'll get demonetized, but that's what this table's look like. I think that one piece has fallen down into the in the very, very corner there. And obviously, I don't know if you know this, but you can't really put your hands in there. It either went in there or one of them boxes, but I don't want to dig through them boxes because they are minging. It's thick of dust. So this is my first time going underneath, and we'll see which way works better. So this is what it looks like from the actual, like, well, I would say this is the better perspective. So when you walk in, you see this straight away. But, oh god. So, this is the docks perspective with all the water. Then, I've not seen this perspective in a while, because I've had it on display that way since I got them. Here is this perspective, which it looks a bit messy, because you can tell this is based off the show, and you can tell this is based off the movie. So, yeah. I like the other way better, definitely. But this way's alright as well. And it's day 5 today, and there is door number 5. And I'm really hoping for a figure. I'm hoping for someone that's not Nebula, because Nebula is not the most exciting out of the figures. So we'll just open this one. Get in! Get in there, Rocket! Whew! So here we have Rocket Raccoon, and this is our second member of the Guardians, along with Star-Lord from day number 1. And this figure is very good. I love it. I wish it did have a bit of, like, not printing, but like maybe dual molding on the legs or something like that, because I believe he's wearing like some sort of boots. But if he's not, correct me. If he's not, I'm very sorry. But he's got the scarf. It would have been quite nice to get a actual dark red scarf, maybe. That could be quite cool. And I might have to modify it to add that, but I'm not quite sure. They've changed it this time, so he's got the brown fur instead of the grey fur. And I like both. Personally, I think the grey fur wouldn't work with this suit because the suit's grey. And the brown fur wouldn't work with some of the other suits because they've got a lot of brown in them. So, whatever you want to do, really. But this one does have the goggles on the head, which they can't really be used for... Like, I know in the January set, they've got this same head mold, but I'm not sure if he actually had goggles in that scene. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably going to get loads of stuff wrong, but they've got the brown tail, and I just wish this little stripe was grey. It ruins it, kind of. But the print is good. Should have had either arm or leg, well, printing. And yeah, it's a very good figure. And I'd give this one a 9.5 out of 10. Very good figure. Oh, look, who am I, guys? Oh, look at him on the floor. Talk to the pocket, lad. Talk to the pocket, bro. Talk to the pocket, bro. Right, so it's day 6, and we need to find door number 6. Where is that? There it is. So, my prediction, Rocket's gone, since we got Rocket yesterday. So, let's see. What's that? Is it Rocket's? I don't know what that is. Not a clue. And here is day number 6 build, and it's just a crate with a lot of Easter egg pieces in it. So this is supposed to be the orb, I believe, because it's 2 silver pieces with the purple piece in the middle. So I think that's the power orb. They should have included the actual moulded orb piece instead of 3 studs, because it does look pretty crap. So then we have this battery from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It was included in all the sets, I believe. Then we've got this leg, I think it is, of one of the people in the prison in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. That Rocket gets Peter to steal. We've got the eye from, I think, Volume 2? No, it might be from Infinity War, the one that he gives Thor. But I seem to remember an eye getting stolen in Volume 2. Then, Yondu's arrow. I really want a Yondu figure, but it's just too expensive on the aftermarket. So this little crate as well, it's only like 6 pieces, I think. So all of this included in one little build. It's good pieces, good callbacks to some good like sets, stuff like that. So I would give this probably about a 7 out of 10, maybe. Yeah, 7 out of 10. So it's day 7, so we need to find door number 7, and there it is. So let's open it up and see what we got. And yep, Rocket's gone. Just like I predicted for yesterday. But we got it today, which is weird. Well, I'll explain more when I've built it. So here is the build, and the best bit is the front. One of the best bits is the big orange ingots at the front, and the best piece is obviously in the bottom and top there. The Monkey Kids staff piece in grey, which I know isn't a recolour, I know it's been out for a while, but every set it came in hasn't been worth the pickup for me. So I've just got this mini build. I know I did get the Republic Fighter tank and it was in that, but it would like take away the support for that. So now I've finally got a build that I can take this grey piece away and it'll still be left with a good gun for Rocket. So you can see what it looks like in Rocket's hand. There. It's very oversized, very clunky, but on all of Rocket's guns. But I don't know. Put in the comments whether I should take away the bottom piece or the top piece for Darth Maul. But yeah, I think I'd give this build about a 4 out of 10. It's an alright build. It's not too good, but not too bad. But it's good for the pieces, that's why it gets the 4 out of 10. And with that, it's 12:01 now, so technically, we can open day number 8. So, there we are. And comment down below, since this is the last day, what your favourite build for the 8 days was. And we get a turkey and a fire. Yeah. So here is the build, and we get this little table, which is only 3 pieces. This fire, which I don't know why it's included, and the turkey. This feels like a really filler build. Like they didn't know what to put. So I reckon they should have included either get rid of Nebula and include an extra Kraglin figure, or this is quite a cool suggestion. In the advent calendars, you could make little scenarios, kind of, with each day adding to that scenario. Like the start when they're all peering over the top, and of the special when they're all peering over the top onto like nowhere where all the people are walking around. They could maybe include like the railings in one. They could include some of the floor in the next. So when you opened it, you could add it onto this almost like diorama set without the black border and like obviously not all connected together. that would be much cooler than a random build for a turkey. So yeah, feel like I'm gonna have to give this a 1.5 out of 10. Nothing special, and yeah, I just snatched off them all the way there, and then add the upgraded one back in.